Good morning, everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take that rendered images that we did in Maya, put them in After Effects, and make a video from it. So first things first, open After Effects and also open Adobe Media Encoder. After you've done that, go to After Effects and select a file. You want to go to your render sequence images, which should be in your project folder. This is where all of your rendered images went to. So go to the very first one, so it should be 001 or 0001. What matters is just the first frame that you rendered out. You want to click on that, make sure that enable all acceptable files. Adobe After Effects should already recognize it as a JPEG, so import or JPEG. Import as is default footage. And you want to make sure that importer JPEG sequence is selected. So see this check mark, make sure it's selected, and then click on open. And then once you open it, you should have your file there. You can click on the space bar to play it. Now, there's only one problem with importing your images into After Effects. The default frame rate is 30 FPS, as you can see down here. We want to change that to the FPS we had in Maya. So go to Composition in the top menu, go to Composition Settings, change this frame rate, drop down menu right here to 24, or you can manually type it in. Then click on OK. Now, with that 24 FPS, it's fixed and it should be good to go now. So yep. 24 FPS, everything's good to go. Now there's two more things we need to do and then we'll be done. So you want to go to File. You want to go to, well, first off, let's save it. So save as. It'll automatically save in your folder that you saved all your stuff in. I'm just going to call this ISO_teacher. It should already be an After Effects project and click on Save. You also want to go to File, Export, Add to Render Queue. Make sure that our settings are correct. So you go down here, click on this Best Settings, make sure that it says 24 on frame rate, use Composition's frame rate. Looks good. Go to File, Export, and now you want to add it to Adobe Media Encoder. Okay, so add to Adobe Media Encoder queue. Sweet. Once it's been added, it should be an H.264 file. You can click on this play button. Give it a second. After it's done loading, we should have our video file. So just get it a few seconds to load and all that jazz. And again, you should be doing this sequence after you render out all images. So over the next couple of class days, we might still be rendering our images. You want to do this after you're done doing your full sequence. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always ask me in class. So yeah, but that's basically how you make a video file. I'll just give it a second or two to load some more. Thankfully, this doesn't take as long as it does to render out every single image in Maya. So, yeah. Looks like it's almost done. Almost there. Sweet, and it is done. You can click on this output file right here, and it should take you to the video. And you always want to play your video to make sure it works. So with my video selected, I can just click on my spacebar to make sure it plays everything out. So far it looks good. Sweet. Awesome. And again, you should not have that black screen at the end. That is just because I did not finish the render sequence. But again, this video is just to show you how to import and then re-export your files. So yeah, make sure you turn in the MP4, and that's basically it. Have fun animating.